First, I wanted to ask, last weekend the film premiered in Japan and is already breaking box office records. Were you surprised at all? And this is for all of you.
はい、たくさんの人に見ていただいて
So happy that so many people came out to the theater to watch the film, and I dare say I was one of them. I went on the first day.
僕たちみんな同じなんですけど
Likewise, I'm echoing everyone, but we're just so thankful that there are so many fans who are going to movie theaters to see this film. Because of these fans, we're able to continue doing what we're able to do and bring more content. It was, I think, 5 million moviegoers in 4 days, which is off to a great start. But I know for us and the production team, the battle has just begun. So we're still going to continue giving it our all to continue producing.
What is one lesson that you learned from making the movie and also the previous, this existing series that you applied to making Infinity Castle?
Continuous effort is something that commands a lot of power, and we were very fortunate from the Unwavering Resolve arc all the way to the Infinity Castle arc. The sort of core staff, the core team members have remained the same, so I think there's a large amount of accumulated knowledge and trust there, so we can almost speak in shorthand. We don't have to fully explain something for people to get it, so to speak, on the team, and I think that has enabled and empowered us to take on new challenges and push the boundaries of the expression of the anime. When you're voice acting and voice acting to picture, oftentimes I'm given this sort of length or that I'm allowed to perform within. So I'm kind of painted a sandbox within I can perform and act as the character. But with Demon Slayer, they allow me more freedom in that regard where I don't have to match timing or match the animation perfectly. I'm able to act in the way I would imagine how Tanjiro would be feeling in different situations. So that opportunity and that latitude, so to speak, is something that I've cherished very much and something that I think we've built up the trust for over the many different episodes and films we've done, and even down to the breathing. So every breath that I take during these recording sessions, Ufotable has been amazing in sort of matching the animation to my performance, and I think that absolute trust is something that allows me to almost perfect my performance in many different ways.
Hanae-san, I wanted to ask, Tanjiro is a character who goes through very high highs, very low lows. We see a lot of moments of despair. So as an actor, how do you get yourself to a darker place to voice those highly emotional scenes?
そうですね。もうやっぱり
For me, I've been with Tanjiro since the Unwavering Resolve arc, and whenever acting as Tanjiro, I try not to be too almost manipulative or tweaking, so to speak, and control the performance. I oftentimes am able to interact and bounce my performance off of the other actors and kind of dial into what I think Tanjiro is feeling, because he's such an important character to me, and I want to say we've grown together over the years, all the way back from the first arc. And Tanjiro as a character, he's always trying and fighting for the people who are very, very important to him. So as long as I keep that sort of core concept, the acting, the performances kind of elevate naturally as I perform the character with the other actors in the booth.
Can you talk about what's something that's unique to the big screen feature film format that's not possible with 20-minute TV episodes that you're excited for fans to see in this film?
まずシアターに
The theater, the moment audiences sit down in the movie theater and see Infinity Castle on the screen, I think the imagery is immediately going to pull them into that world. The audience is going to feel as though they are in the castle themselves. And I think that is the power of the big screen combined with the sound and the audio environment. There's a certain scene where Tanjiro's voice echoes and bounces off the castle, and in a movie theater you get the full surround sound experience, whereas if you're watching it at home on your TV, you're only going to get the audio from the front. So I think that level of immersion is something that can only be experienced in movie theaters. There are different experiences watching and experiencing Demon Slayer on TV versus the movie theater. I think one of the merits of watching it in the movie theater is you're not necessarily restrained to the 20-minute format, waiting weekly for the next episode to come out. There's this emotional journey that you're able to experience when in the movie theater, because you're there for the full 2 hours. You can kind of continue that journey to the very end. So I think it kind of sets a different tone for the audience as they experience this journey characters are going through.
Can you talk about, in this film, what do you most want to show about this character's evolution through his voice?
I think Zenitsu is a really extreme character in many aspects, comedically, in battle, and now we get to see a whole new side of him that we've never seen before. So as an actor, it was really, or it has been fun for me because Zenitsu is actually my breakout anime role. So I've kind of gotten to spend these last 5 to 6 years growing with my skills as an actor and also growing with this character.
Yeah.
And now I feel like we're going into this film with this new emotional climax that nobody has seen yet. And the thing that I was most excited to do with it was to ground the character and bring a sense of intensity and realness and pain. A different type of pain that we haven't seen before.
Oh. Nezuko's a dynamic character. Like, she has a lot of evolution. Even though she doesn't speak many words throughout the series, we do see her evolve, even vocally. When she does speak, it's very impactful. So I pull inspiration from her, Akari Kito's performance. The animation, as a dub actor, we have the luxury of being able to see the fully animated, usually, and we can see the fully animated picture as we're dubbing along.
Yeah.
And the way that this show is animated is next level. So it really helps me, it really puts me in the moment when I'm recording.
Being part of this franchise that is so successful, has become a pop culture phenomenon. I'm curious for both of you, in this point in your personal careers, how do you measure the success of your work? Is it, let's say, by more awards? Is it personal fulfillment? Is it box office numbers? I'm curious for both of you.
So many times they come to my door and knock and they say, "Hey, we have a trophy for you."
Yeah, exactly.
Really trophy, Alex.
Yeah.
He gets one every day.
Your weekly
Wow,
trophy.
just another
Yeah.
Tuesday with the trophy showing up.
That's a great question. I'll let you take that one first.
I don't measure success. It's just one of those things that, first of all, I'm a person who I don't think I'll ever shake imposter syndrome. I think it's just ingrained in my soul. So I don't think about success or not success. I just think about doing the thing that I want to do. And Demon Slayer has been one of the life-changing roles that I've been lucky enough to have. Voicing Nezuko in the English dub has literally changed my life. So when I think about that and the effect that the whole series has had on the world, we have a lot of fans who come up and tell us how it's changed their lives or impacted them. That's something that just means so much to me, because as an actor, I do the thing I love and I get to do that, and that's wonderful. But to know that it has an effect on other people is the special bonus that, you never know if you're gonna hear that or if something will hit. So Demon Slayer has been really special in that way for me.
That's kind of I feel like for every artist, that's kind of the hardest question, is that how do we measure our success? Because for me personally, I can never, and that's kind of a curse in the same sense where I can never think or celebrate, or I can never think about or celebrate my own accomplishments. Ever since I started my career, it's just always been what's next? How can I keep improving my craft? How can I keep working harder? I don't really ever stop or slow down or look back on what I've done or what I've accomplished. And in a way, it's a little troubling sometimes.
We'll get you into therapy, it's okay.
But getting to dive back into a character, with this series, getting to grow with a character over the years, Zenitsu has been one of the most fulfilling things about being an actor, because not only do I learn a lot about the show and what makes it so special to everybody, it also reveals to me what's a lot of things that I want to learn about myself, or sometimes I learn lessons through the series. So yeah, it's really inspiring to get to be a part of that, and then also to get to star in it alongside amazing people like Abby. So we meet a lot of incredible people who work on the production side in Japan, people who work on distribution here in America, and he's fans all across the world. So it's a great journey.